All right, so we're going to talk about tempo really quick. So, tempo is something we can implement into our lifts to make things harder without increasing the weight. So, it's something I add in with people who have already mastered the pattern of their exercise and they're kind of looking to take it to the next level without, stacking weights on that compromises their form. So, tempo is basically the control of the movement. So, how fast you're squatting down and how fast you're getting back up. It applies to all movements, squats, bench press, pretty much everything we can add tempo to. So I'm going to go over a little bit about which each part of the movement is. So for example, a squat. The lowering phase, that's the eccentric phase when you're dropping down into that 90-degree position. That is going to be the first number in your tempo. The pause at the bottom of your squat is also going to be represented by a number. The concentric phase, so coming back up in your squat or pushing back up to the top of your bench press, is also going to be represented by the third number. And the fourth number is kind of that rest pause position. So in a bench press, that would be when your arms were locked out, or in a squat, that would be at the very top of the motion. These can be numbers, so it could be you're going to lower for 4, you're going to pause at the bottom for 1, you're going to explode up, that's an X, and you're going to pause at the top for 1. So this allows me to implement control in that eccentric moving, going nice and slow. You're not just dropping that weight down and dropping it low into your squat. You're actually controlling the movement. And you'll see by adding in tempo that by controlling the eccentric movement, we're actually doing more to our muscles in terms of damaging the fibers and making them stronger. So you're going to feel really sore after you first implement tempo. Now I talked about the X. So that X in that concentric phase, so that push off your chest or that push off the ground, that means explode. So it's not always going to feel like you just jumped and it was exploding and it was like this big powerful movement. Sometimes your explode is going to feel really shitty. And honestly, if you're using a heavy enough weight, your explode should feel sticky. You're still going to recruit your muscles the same way. If you think explode out of this movement, your muscles are going to come in and contract powerfully. It shouldn't be too slow, but it also shouldn't just feel like you're going to blow through the roof. Okay, so that should still be controlled, but in that explosive recruitment.